Welcome back to another episode of Home Sweet Home Cooking. I am Rocky, your host, in my mother's kitchen with my mother Kathy. This is another rhubarb recipe. It is Thursday, so it's going to be another rhubarb Thursday recipe. We are just about out of rhubarb, so we've got a couple more recipes after this, but today is going to be a rhubarb coffee cake. This recipe comes from a good friend of ours from Wisconsin.
Helen Schlitz.
Helen Schlitz. She was a wife of the fire chief.
Right.
We were both members of the fire department, so we, kind of small town, everybody knows everybody. What this calls for, first, the oven is preheating at 350 degrees. Calls for 1/2 cup of butter or oleo. What is oleo, Mom?
Margarine.
Do I like
That's
oleo?
what it was. Oleo.
Oleo. And it's supposed to be a greased 9x13, so we're just going to use the wrapper from the butter to grease the pan. No point in wasting anything. 1.5 cups of sugar. One egg. Here, Mom, while you got your wrapper there, grab that egg too for the garbage, or for the compost. 1 cup of buttermilk. One teaspoon baking soda. One teaspoon baking soda, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 2.5 cups of unsifted all-purpose flour. I'll skip one ingredient. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Now, 2.5 cups of unsifted flour. That goes in the sugar.
I want to show you a mother trick.
Well, let me get this recipe here done, or at least to the point we can mix it. And I think I could probably get a 1/2 cup close enough to it. Close enough. Alright, then this is just going to get mixed. And once it's mixed, it's going to go in. We're going to mix this in, and then we fold in the rhubarb. So let me get this mixed and we'll get the rhubarb. What's your.
Okay, my little trick, and I do this for cakes and everything, is take a little sugar instead of flour. Like it tells you to grease and flour.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do it anyway. I don't know what it does, but Jerry Walter showed me that trick.
Well, I don't know if it's much of a trick, so I think the sugar would help make it stick more, and that's the whole purpose of greasing it, but we'll see. We'll find out. Alright, I'm going to get this mixed, and once mixed, I'm going to go ahead and fold in the rhubarb. Alright, it is mixed. It is pretty thick. I like the coffee cake batter, like some are. And we've got 3 cups of rhubarb. Ours is a little bit juicy because it was frozen, so it's going to thin out our batter just a little bit. That's okay.
It'll just bake longer.
Yeah, and I don't want to lose any of that flavor from getting rid of the juice. So now you just fold this in. It's going to make our rhubarb a little pink because of the liquid, or our cake a little pink because the liquid came out. Should be interesting. Alright, then into the 9x13. Give it a spread.
You just dropped some in your lap.
I dropped it on her counter.
Yeah.
Now she's mad.
Yeah.
All right, on top of that, it's going to be 1 cup of light brown sugar. This time I'm not going to pack it too hard because I need to sprinkle it on top. And from the top of that is going to be 1 cup of, well, 1.5 cup of chopped walnuts. I went a little heavy on the walnuts because I really like walnuts. I think they go well with the fruits and the rhubarbs. And that's what it looks like. It's going to go in the oven for,
Oh, wow.
read the back, dum-dum, 45 minutes or until it passes the toothpick test. She says in her notes that she usually starts checking it at about 35 minutes. So we're going to get this in the oven, bake it off, let it cool, and have some rhubarb coffee cake here in an hour or so. Be back shortly. Man, oh man, I wish you could smell it in this kitchen. That's what your coffee cake looks like when it comes out. It's been cooling for about an hour. It's got some good bounce to it, so it should be plenty moist, not too moist. Like coffee cakes are not supposed to be really, really moist, or a little more dry of a cake. But let's get this served up and have a taste. So it's time to eat. Let's see how your little sugaring of the pan worked.
Terrific.
Yeah, it seems like it'll come out alright. Get around that last edge there. I always hate getting that first piece out. I'll have the goofy looking piece.
Did you want ice cream?
No. You can serve this with whipped cream or ice cream if you want. I just like coffee cake as it is on the side. All the fruit kind of sank to the bottom, so it's almost an upside down cake. But you don't want to flip this upside down because then you put all your nuts and sugar on the bottom, and that's where the good stuff looks like. So that's the better looking of the pieces, is what it looks like. And it does smell delicious, doesn't it?
It smells like rhubarb. A little bit. And vanilla.
Oh yeah. Let's get a try of this.
It'll do.
I've always loved coffee cake. She's not as big of a coffee cake lover as I am. But that is good. Give me a nice hot cup of coffee. She don't like coffee. Or even a glass of milk. This would be fantastic with that. So easy. Real easy. Throw it together. Hand mixer. You could probably mix it with a fork or a heavy whisk or a spoon. You don't even need the hand mixer. A little cinnamon would be good in here too, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Big
Nutmeg.
A little nutmeg too. You can always change, if you like cinnamon and nutmeg, add it to yours. Throw it together. Rhubarb, this would be good with apples or fresh cherries or pears maybe even.
Probably.
Any of your good fresh fruits. Strawberries, blueberries.
Peaches.
Yeah, peaches. Peaches might be a little wet, but it will come out. I think this would be really good with blueberry too. So if you don't have to just do rhubarb, you can use pretty much any fruit for this. It's just your coffee cake recipe with the rhubarb in it. Give this recipe a thumbs up. We'd really appreciate it. Subscribe for more videos. Hit the notification ding dong in the bottom, and YouTube will let you know when another video comes out. And y'all have a great day.